Now in Good Morning Northwest, 4 people, including 2 teenagers, are dead in a head-on crash between a car and a bus. What we've learned overnight about the Central Washington fatal crash.
Bitter cold temperatures are coming in, and that's going to create some wind chill issues and weather alert days. How many days, for how long, and when it warms up, all coming your way.
Relishing in their sweet Super Bowl victory. We look at the celebrations in Philly and a look back at how the Eagles crushed the Kansas City Chiefs and their quest to make history. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Monday, February 10th. Welcome to the start of your week. We're going to kick things off with Mark Peterson here and a look at our first alert forecast. We have a cold start to our day.
Yep, single digits all over the place. We're sitting at 5 degrees in Spokane, 6 below zero in Coeur d'Alene. Light winds then put that bitter cold wind chill in, and that's what has us with weather alert days, not only today, but Tuesday and Wednesday, and we just really want you to be careful throughout eastern Washington and North Idaho. Here's a look at the 4 things we want you to know. That weather alert day because of the cold. The wind chills we're going to be feeling today with winds gusting to 20 miles an hour. It's going to be close to zero Tuesday and Wednesday morning, and then we're going to see some snow on Valentine's Day, but it will be warmer. 4 degrees currently in Deer Park, 3 in Cheney, 9 at Fairchild. We have 7 in Liberty Lake. Everybody's single digits. Hayden, 6 below zero. You want to use caution when you're getting prepared for the day as you head out. Make sure all your extremities are covered. Certainly if you're walking to school or you're going to be outside for any length of time. Our high today is going to be 24 degrees. Then we're going to see a full moon for tomorrow night. We're almost full. That moon is setting now, but tomorrow you'll see it. But you could see some rings due to some ice particles into the upper atmosphere, some moon dogs, but 24 and sunny today.
Mark, thanks. We're starting off with breaking news this morning. 2 teenagers from East Wenatchee and a bus driver died in a head-on crash yesterday afternoon near Wenatchee. Another passenger on the bus also died and several others were injured.
It happened on State Route 28, and this morning we are learning more details about what led up to that crash. This picture of the scene comes from Washington State Patrol, who tells us the 2 teenagers were the driver and passenger of a car driving west on State Route 28. They tried to pass another car and struck a charter bus head-on. The 2 teens and the bus driver died at the scene. 8 people on the bus were hurt. 1 of them later died at the hospital. We know at least 1 other person is in critical condition, but we don't yet know the extent of all the injuries. The crash shut down State Route 28 in that area for several hours. The names of all 4 people killed are being withheld until the family is notified. Spokane police shot a man during an arrest in an apartment complex parking lot yesterday afternoon.
Police say the man had several felony warrants for his arrest and was armed with a gun. Happened on 1215 at the Hart Terrace Apartments on the corner of South Thor and East 11th Avenue in Spokane's East Central neighborhood. Police were trying to arrest a man linked with a suspicious car they found in the parking lot. SPD says things then escalated to the point of 1 officer firing their gun.
After the shooting occurred, there were a number of individuals who were somewhat angry at the response and were associated with an apartment here that was involved in the initial suspicious activity call. Those individuals ran into the apartment, and therefore we brought in additional resources to help secure the scene.
Spokane police say the man they shot was rushed to the hospital and underwent surgery. We have not been told how badly he's hurt. An independent police agency will now launch an investigation into this shooting. Well, this morning it could be another whirlwind for international trade. President Donald Trump says he'll be announcing new tariffs today and planning to target steel and aluminum imports coming into the U.S.
Canada produces about 1/4 of U.S. steel imports, and Mexico supplies about half of that. Analysts say the upside of the tariffs is they might help domestic producers, but the downside could be higher prices for Americans. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk. Hannah, what other tariffs do we need to know about this morning?
Robin, starting today, there will also be new Chinese tariffs on U.S. goods. This includes certain types of coal, natural gas, oil, vehicles, and farm equipment. China says this decision is in response to Trump's new tariffs on Chinese products, and it will also force American businesses to pay an extra 10% on Chinese imports.
Any steel coming into the United States is going to have a 25% tariff.
While on his way to New Orleans for the Super Bowl, Trump told reporters about his plan for reciprocal tariffs. He said he wants these tariffs to go into effect immediately. Trump is set to make this announcement this morning. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. We are continuing to follow some other breaking news this morning of an Amber Alert for a toddler. The Washington State Patrol says has been abducted by their father. Take a look at your screen here. This is 17-year-old Rydery Gilbertson. The suspect is 32-year-old Andrew Gilbertson. Now, they could be on the way, or could be in this white Ford F-150 you see on your screen here.
Yeah,
Keep a lookout.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated on that as well.
And the party is underway in Philadelphia, as you could expect. The Eagles fans took to the streets last night and are probably still there this morning to celebrate the only way Eagles fans know how after thrashing the two-time defending champs, the Kansas City Chiefs, in Super Bowl 59. Now, the Chiefs were chasing a three-peat, but the Eagles put their foot down and definitely didn't let up.
It was a revenge game for Jalen Hurts and company against the Kansas City Chiefs, who beat Philadelphia in the Super Bowl 2 years ago on a game-winning field goal. Well, the Eagles, as you know, won by a whole lot more than a field goal last night. It was 40-22. The Eagles held the Chiefs scoreless in the first half and at one point had a 34-0 lead. It was far too much for the Chiefs to overcome, and their goal of becoming the first franchise to win the Super Bowl 3 times in a row fell short. Super Bowl MVP Jalen Hurts knows a team-wide effort was what needed to get it done.
It definitely took a team effort, it took a group effort, and only thing I can think about is all the effort, all the work that was put in over the course of time.
Hurts threw for 2 touchdowns and had a rushing touchdown of his own. It's his first Super Bowl ring, along with star running back Saquon Barkley. This is the team's second Super Bowl win in 5 appearances.
It was a fun game if you were rooting for the Eagles, but Chiefs fans,
it was
kind of
tough.
a hard one to watch.
It was. It's now 6:06.
Checking in with Mark Peterson here as you're heading out the door this morning. Extra layers.
Yeah, we want to cover all exposed skin if you're going to be out for any length of time, more than like 10 minutes. It is wind chills that are dangerous. So we do have a weather alert day because of that potential and how it affects your skin. Of course, your pets, your kids. Make sure everybody is as warm as possible today.
And while we are in the grips of this bitter cold, winter storms will target much of the rest of the country this week. We'll take a look at who's getting what.
A government watchdog ordered to stop fighting financial abuse and work from home. Right after the break, what we know about the disruption of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. That's next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Every day on telly. Feel the love.
Weekdays at 2.
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. We seek to refine it, to wield its power, to redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra. Get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,200 in average finance savings.
ShopDaveSmith.com.
I was 34. I was a business owner. I was a single mom with a 4-year-old, and I felt a lump in the shower. I have cancer. It doesn't have me. I'm gonna get rid of it, you know, and then I'm gonna go on with my life. I was gonna do anything that it took. I did, and here I am, almost 10 years later. I had a little boy. He needs his mom.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
RV show pricing continues now at R&R RV in Liberty Lake. Yes, every RV in stock at R&R RV Liberty Lake is show priced. You'll save thousands with rebates and show discounts on Cougar, Rockwood, Montana, Class B vans, and more. Everything show priced. Now at R&R RV in Liberty Lake. Shop online at rnrrv.com or visit R&R RV in Liberty Lake, Eastern Washington's largest RV dealer.
It was a breath of fresh air, the entire performance.
What they did tonight was a form of medicine.
You can feel the love, the compassion, the tenderness there. It's a real spiritual experience.
We need this in our lives.
Tickets at genuine.com.
When it comes to taking care of your car, trust the family-owned service department that puts you first. At Coeur d'Alene Honda, we don't just fix cars, we keep your family safe on the road. With no hidden fees or surprise charges, you'll always know exactly what you're paying for. And with us, you only pay a 6% tax on parts, never on labor. Come to Coeur d'Alene Honda, where quality service meets honest pricing every time. Call us to schedule an appointment today.
At 6:10, here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. The U.S. government's headquarters for the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is closing this week.
Bureau employees were abruptly informed on Sunday afternoon that the watchdog's agency's Washington, D.C. headquarters will not be open for the week. Workers and contractors were instructed to work remotely. No reason was stated for the sudden closure, but the move comes days after Elon Musk tweeted out CFPB RIP with a tombstone emoji. The Bureau did not respond to a request for comment.
Educators in the U.S. are grappling with fear among students and parents that immigration and customs enforcement agents will show up at schools or their homes. The Trump administration has vowed to deport millions of undocumented immigrants. The White House and ICE, among several other federal agencies, have splashed multiple photos and videos of their enforcement actions on social media in a PR blitz intended to showcase the administration's deportation push. There have been no confirmed reports of ICE agents at U.S. schools, but educators say widespread alarm over deportations appears to have contributed to a recent drop in classroom attendance in some communities.
Ecuador is set for a runoff vote. According to the preliminary results, Ecuador's center-right president, Daniel Noboa, may fall short of securing an outright majority in the country's general election. The second-round vote against his nearest rival, Luisa Gonzalez, is scheduled for April.
Around 29 million people from the Central Plains to the Mid-Atlantic are under winter alerts today. The National Weather Service says new systems are building and are expected to dump more snow from the middle of the country to the East Coast in the coming days. Another storm is forecast to hit the West Coast Wednesday, bringing the threat of heavy rain that could trigger life-threatening debris flows in burn scar areas from January's wildfires. Below normal temperatures are also likely to be recorded over much of the continental U.S. over the next few weeks.
And over the next few days, we're going to have abnormally cold temperatures here. Sunny and cold today. Warm winter layers as you head out. Grab your sunglasses. The sun's going to be bright, but only 24 degrees for the high today.
Someone stole more than 500 eggs from a Seattle restaurant last week.
They also took bacon, ground beef, blueberries, and liquid egg products, all totaling around $780. Now take a look at this surveillance video, which shows the thieves entering a refrigerated shed and loading up their truck. We've been telling you about the skyrocketing egg prices because of the ongoing bird flu outbreak. The restaurant's general manager says this has put a strain on his business.
We couldn't order any eggs, so we had to drive around all the markets to get the egg. But if you go to Costco or some grocery store, it's hard to get them, so it was very difficult.
He believes they were targeted because of egg prices, since he says the thieves didn't bother to take any other of their expensive items. That is a huge bummer.
It's really crazy.
I know. Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:13.
A massive explosion at a chemical plant in Pennsylvania. 13 people hurt, including some firefighters who were inside when the blast happened. We'll have that story coming up.
And as we take you to a commercial break, we want to give you a live look at your frigid Monday morning. Probably about 3 degrees outside right now. Oh, brr. Bundle up as you're heading out the door. Start that car early if you can. We'll see you right after this commercial break.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. We seek to refine it, to wield its power, to redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra. Get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,200 in average finance savings.
See your local GMC dealer.
Hey Raptors, we want to rent these 2 chairs for the winter. We're kind of out on being cold this year.
Glad you dig it here, but this really isn't a vacation rental sort of place.
We hear ya, but what if we put on Raptor suits and then suddenly there are 4 of us? Yeah, we'll be your nieces, Layla and Kinley. I'm Kinley, the Raptor, and I love burgers.
I love it!
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, a ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Not so sure we're gonna pull this off.
Bigfoot Mechanical is a local HVAC company, employee-owned and operated, and proud to do honest work. Our technicians provide outstanding HVAC service done right, bringing comfort to our customers right when they need it most. Whether it be heating or cooling year-round, whole home comfort is our priority. Unmatched expertise and a genuine commitment to your satisfaction is our goal. Local roots, legendary service, Bigfoot Mechanical, breaking the mold for HVAC installation and service. Call or scan the QR code.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
4 News Now is brought to you by Consign Furniture.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. It's now 6:16. We are seeing startling images this morning of an explosion at a chemical plant in Pennsylvania.
At least 13 people were injured, and firefighters were inside this building when the fire triggered that massive blast. Here's ABC's Allison Cossack.
It was the biggest explosion I've ever heard in my life. It was just terrifying.
This morning, new reaction to a massive explosion rocking Sagertown, Pennsylvania, where a fire broke out at this manufacturing plant.
We just had a major explosion.
Firefighters were dispatched to the Parker Lord plant yesterday after a fire alarm went off. With heavy smoke billowing from the building, part of the plant suddenly exploded.
You just heard kaboom, and the whole building shook. Things on the bar moved, the ceiling tiles moved, and before you knew it, we were evacuating.
At least 6 firefighters and 7 workers at the plant were taken to local hospitals. Residents in a 3-mile radius were told to shelter in place for several hours.
I can tell you it's really lucky that there weren't fatalities on this because of the extent of the explosion.
Rick Klinz's son works at the plant, but his shift ended just before the explosion.
He was worried about his job. He didn't want to lose his job, and he was worried about the people we worked with.
The plant makes chemicals used in the automotive and aerospace industries. The DEP will now monitor the air and is also investigating any runoff. Officials say there is major damage at the plant and all operations have been suspended. Allison Cossack, ABC News, New York.
We are taking a live look at our Monday morning here. I feel like with the blue lights on the arena over there, it makes it look just as cold as it really feels.
Very, very icy. It's brutal out there, actually. We're talking dangerous cold.
Yeah, especially, I mean, for the kids, adults, humans, pets, livestock. We got to make sure that they've got some protected areas to go. Make sure they're not out too long unless they're really prepared for this. So let's take a look at the current conditions. We're sitting at 4 degrees in Deer Park. You have one into Spangle, 2 into Cheney, and we've got 2 into Post Falls. Everybody's cold, and that is why we do have, again, alert days for not only today, but all the way through Wednesday throughout Washington and Idaho because of the cold and the potential wind chill that could put you at danger. So we just please be prepared. By 9 o'clock, we could see double digits. Yay. We're going to have sunshine, temperatures slowly warming up to well below average. Now, 38 is a normal high for this time of year. The heat today will be 24 degrees, which would be a normal overnight low. We're going to be, again, well below all of that all the way through Wednesday. By 5 o'clock, about 21 degrees, then back into the teens, and then quickly into the single digits for tomorrow morning. Temperatures down to around 0 both Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning. Around the nation, we are seeing that cold weather dive south. That's going to bring about winter weather from areas of the panhandle of Texas all the way north into the Great Lakes. Look at the cold air that's sitting up into areas of Canada. We got that push, that Arctic push. That continues to be with us Tuesday, Wednesday. Now we see this low coming in offshore as it does that counterclockwise rotation, pulling warmer air up and wetter weather for the weekend, so that will make it so it'll be snowing, but it will be warm in our area over the next 4 days. We are continuing to see relatively clear conditions during the day. We're going to see a few clouds coming around, but it's going to be dry. Thursday, we see that low coming ashore, then pushing in that potential into parts of Oregon and then Washington with some snow that's going to be either Thursday night or Friday for our area, and that'll push through. Now, not expecting a huge amount out of this as of today, but certainly it will be impactful, but warmer. 24 for the high today, 24 into Ritzville, Colville 24. Everybody's sitting in the mid-20s. Overnight lows into the single digits. Tuesday, another weather alert day, a high of 20 on Wednesday. But again, these single-digit lows until we get to Friday morning. On Valentine's Day, we could see 29 and some light snow come into the area. It is Monday, and we do have a pet of the week.
This handsome girl really pulled off her New Year's resolution. She has lost 23 pounds since her stay at Companions Animal Center. Tater, as we named her, was severely overweight. She could not even go for walks without stopping to lay down and rest. Now, 5 months later, Tater is an active, fun-loving girl who just cannot get enough of the snow. She is still working on her slim and trim look, but her personality has really blossomed since shedding those pounds. She loves catching snowballs, knows her basic commands, and will follow you wherever you'd want to go. If you look closely at her beautiful brown eyes, you'll notice a touch of blue that makes her left eye sparkle. Tater would truly love a home of her own. If that's yours, stop by Companions Animal Center and meet her. She is truly one of a kind.
Sweet Tater.
I love her.
She's so cute. Someone go get her, please.
No, it is now 6:22.
Well, Yvonne Ejim has officially etched her name in the history books as the all-time leading scorer in Gonzaga women's basketball history. And our Sydney Berger had the chance to sit down with Ejim to discuss what this achievement means to her. That's coming up next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Gold Seal Plumbing is the only local company to offer the light ray pipelining system, which allows us to repair your pipes without digging any holes and can be done in less than a day. Our factory certified technicians use a high-speed chain cleaner that grinds away obstruction. Then our no-dig system pushes the liner down the pipe, and within minutes, the liner is hardened, making a seamless and durable pipe that will last decades. To see the full video, go to goldsealplumbing.com/trenchless and call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
A disturbing trend in Washington.
Child fatalities and the near fatalities have skyrocketed.
Is a state law meant to protect children actually putting them in grave danger? Watch my investigation Wednesday only on 4 News Now.
Lather, rinse, repeat. It never feels like enough. It's not your products, it's your water. Culligan water softeners prevent damaging hard water buildup, revitalizing your hair and skin. Upgrade your routine with Culligan.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters. And every path leads to new possibilities. Get 2.9% APR plus no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2025 Equinox models. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
A Sleep Number smart bed is perfect for couples. The Climate 360 smart bed is the only bed that cools and warms on each side. And all our smart beds adjust the firmness for each of you. And now save 50% on the new Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. Shop a Sleep Number store near you.
Are you looking for a great place to get a great workout and crush those New Year's resolution goals? Let's go! Join now and strive to thrive in 2025 at Move Fitness. Join the movement.
My name is Steven, and this is my Summit Cancer Center story. I had a large tumor in my left lung in November of 2018. We went through in 2020 doing a lot of end-of-life planning. Summit was very aggressive in my treatment of diagnosis. Since then, with my recovery, we're doing a lot of life events. I love the people there. I would recommend Summit Cancer Center. My wife calls it a miracle.
Doing what I've done here at Gonzaga, I don't think I would have ever imagined that.
Yvonne Ejim is in the process of cementing herself as one of the best players to ever wear the Zags logo. Imagine being so good at what you do, you can't even remember all the awards you've won.
I think my freshman year, I was like freshman team, second year, 6th woman, first team, all conference. No, second team. Then the next year, first team all conference. That was my junior year. A player of the year, defensive player of the year, first team all conference. Do I need to name the preseason ones too?
That's okay.
Okay, thanks. Becky Hammond, player of the year. Yeah, can't forget that one.
And she's not struggling because there's too many. It's because Ejim thinks about herself last. If you've met her or even just watched her play, you know she's thinking about the program and her team first.
I can trust them and not be so selfish to always want to score or like, I need to score. It's like, no, I don't. Like, I don't even care who's in the corner. They're in the corner. Like, I've got my teammate there, so I have their back. They have my back.
Ejim broke the record for most points scored in program history, and she didn't see it as a personal goal.
To literally say that, like, a lot of my points have come from my team and my coaches, like, setting me up for success, it has.
Ejim's legacy will be remembered by everyone who watched her play in the kennel, and maybe even longer after that.
Have you thought about the possibility of you coming back here because your name is going to be up in one of these rafters?
People have been talking about it. Honestly, I just wait till it happens because there's no point in being like, oh, I hope, because, like, you know, nothing's really certain. But if that were to happen, yeah, I'd be like crying and like dying inside at the same time. I'd be like, oh my gosh. Thinking about it just makes me smile because I love this school so much. So to be able to be honored in that way by the school that I love so much and by the school that I've put in so much work into, to me, it's like a phenomenal feat.
Sydney Berger, 4 News Now Sports.
Not only is she an amazing athlete, but just so, like, just putting her team
Lovable.
first.
Lovable. Yeah, she talks about she loves the school. The school loves her.
Yeah.
This community loves her.
That's for sure. She rocks.
It is now 6:27.
Well, it's the week of Valentine's Day, and we have a special way to shout out your loved ones and maybe win a sweet prize. We'll show you how coming up just in a little bit here.
Plus, another government agency given the red light by President Trump, why he is halting the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and how it could have an impact on you. That's coming up next. First, though, a break and your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, what does it take to put together a winning ad?
Let's be real. Everyone's going to be a hot mess after the big game.
We caught up with influencer Alex Earl,
Get ready with me to be in the Super Bowl.
star of this year's Carl's Jr. and Poppy ads, about what it takes to make a Super Bowl commercial stand out from the crowd.
If you like or use or recommend something, those brands see sales go off the charts.
I think it's like really just goes to show like the trust I've built with my audience. Been there, done that. And I've got just what you need to cure that post-party bug. The Carl's Jr. Hangover Burger.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more on the Super Bowl ads with Donnie Deutsch live. Plus, Michael Strahan wraps up Kendrick Lamar's halftime spectacle and goes one-on-one this morning with some of the night's biggest players. With your GMA First Look, I'm Will Reeve, ABC News, New Orleans.
Upset stomach? Iberogast. Indigestion? Iberogast. Bloating? Iberogast. Thanks to a unique combination of herbs, Iberogast helps relieve 6 digestive symptoms to help you feel better. 6 digestive symptoms, the power of nature. Iberogast.
No application fee if you apply by February 12th at University of Maryland Global Campus, offering online and hybrid courses and lifetime career services. Learn about our more than 135 degrees and certificates at umgc.edu.
Why can't skincare start in the shower? Body, meet face care. Dove Serum Body Wash. With active levels of skincare serums that treat your body like you treat your face. Drench dry skin with Hydration Boost. Clear and help prevent acne with Acne Clear. Polish and smooth skin with Skin Replenish. Face care ingredients, body approved.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
They're the most vulnerable babies in our community, and Maddie's Place takes care of them. Now it's time for Maddie's Place to get help from the Extreme Team, along with helping one special baby get ready for what's next. 4 News Now's Extreme Team, brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
Are you looking for a great place to get a great workout and crush those New Year's resolution goals? Let's go! Join now and strive to thrive in 2025 at Move Fitness. Join the movement.
People from North Idaho are built for long, snowy winters.
And so are the Subarus they drive.
With symmetrical all-wheel drive, every Subaru handles winter's toughest challenges with ease. No matter how harsh the weather gets, your Subaru stays in control.
Add heated seats and advanced safety features, and you're ready for anything winter brings.
Find your winter-ready Subaru today at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
YWCA Spokane is writing the next chapter in our celebration of extraordinary women. Women who rise up to make a positive impact on our community. Join us, and together we'll be equal, powerful, and unstoppable.
Man, I can take real good care of you. See? Works perfectly for you, right?
At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We are kicking off this half hour with the 4 News Now story tracker. It's following the stories people are reading about online this morning.
Ed Sheeran busted for busking. The singer held a surprise show on a busy street in southern India this weekend, but police soon swooped in and pulled the plug on the British pop star. Local police say they had previously denied Sheeran permission to play in the area, but Sheeran claimed the street gig had been given the all clear. The incident went viral on social media, one user posting part of Sheeran's performance on social media.
Well, Super Bowl 59 was packed with stars in the stands and in the ads. Advertisers turned to star power for some of the most expensive ads ever. 30 seconds costing up to $8 million. Now, there was plenty of unusual humor. Some ads delivered a serious message, like Tom Brady and Snoop Dogg coming together to fight anti-Semitism. Advertisers don't just pay big bucks to air those spots. They pay big bucks for those celebrities. Ben Affleck made a reported $10 million for last year's Dunkin' ad. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Monday, February 10th. Let's check in with Mark on a first alert forecast. And my goodness, it is so bitterly cold.
It really is. In fact, we look at the cameras, the full color in Spokane. It's blue sky and it is 5 degrees. Although it's black and white, we still see a clear sky and 6 below zero for Coeur d'Alene. So that brings us to our weather alert day, not only today, but all the way through Wednesday, potentially into Thursday. Single-digit mornings. Today it's the winds and the wind chill. We want you to be prepared. We also have the cold weather advisory for Winthrop, Omak, Wenatchee, with the wind chill of 8 below to 16 below zero. And we could see temperatures like that momentarily because we do have some breezy conditions coming in today. Weather alert because of the cold. That wind chill that we're going to see today, it'll be calmer for Tuesday and Wednesday, but single-digit temperatures in the overnight lows, and then the potential for snow on Valentine's Day. Current conditions, a clear sky, 4 degrees in Deer Park, into 9 Mile, -1 now into Spangle, -6 into Hayden. So you need to be prepared. If you're going to be outdoors for anything longer than 10 minutes, you have to make sure you're dressed properly. Hypothermia, frostbite exist if over a half an hour out there. 24 will be our high today. A few variable clouds, that's going to be it. Overnight, we're going to be into the single digits by as early as 9 or 10 o'clock tonight.
Mark, thanks. Well, we're following some breaking news this morning of an Amber Alert for a toddler. The Washington State Patrol says that toddler has been abducted by their father. Take a look at your screen here. This is 17-month-old Ryder D. Gilbertson. The suspect is 32-year-old Andrew Gilbertson. WSP says Andrew Gilbertson forcibly took the child from their mother in Port Orchard. It could be in a Ford F-150, similar to the white one here pictured on your screen. The license plate in that would be C831 or L21N.
We are following breaking news this morning. 2 teenagers from East Wenatchee and a bus driver died in a head-on crash yesterday afternoon near Wenatchee. Another passenger on the bus died and several others were hurt.
It happened around State Route 28, and this morning we're learning more details about what led up to this crash. Now, this picture you see here on your screen comes from the Washington State Patrol. They tell us the 2 teenagers were the driver and passenger of a car driving west on State Route 28. They tried to pass another car and hit a charter bus head-on. The 2 teens and the bus driver then died at the scene. 8 people on the bus were injured, and one of them later died at the hospital. We know at least one other person is in critical condition this morning, but we don't know the extent of all the injuries just yet. That crash shut down State Route 28 in the area for several hours. The names of all 4 people killed are being withheld right now, waiting on family notification.
This morning, the Trump administration is targeting the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau.
The Bureau was created to protect consumers after the 2008 financial crisis and subprime mortgage lending scandal. Hannah joins the Breaking Now desk for us this morning. And Hannah, what new details do we know about the Bureau?
Natalie, this morning we have just learned that the Trump administration has shut down the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Just yesterday, workers at the Bureau received an email. The email says the office will be closed all week, but it did not give a reason why. In response, a Republican senator is defending this decision.
It's been basically a reckless agency that's been allowed to go way beyond any mandate that I think was originally intended. So it's time to rein it in.
While Democratic Senator Elizabeth Warren says the Bureau is needed, she recalls how the agency returned more than $21 billion to families who were cheated by Wall Street. She even says giant corporations will now have the green light to scam families. This comes after President Trump searches for new ways to cut government spending. Trump says he wants the Treasury Department to stop making pennies. On social media, Trump says this is wasteful spending. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thank you. Yakima police shot and killed a man armed with a rifle outside a hotel Saturday afternoon. Police say they received calls of a man armed with a rifle in a hotel lobby. When they arrived, they found the man outside on a greenway path. During the confrontation, a Yakima police officer fired a rifle, hitting the man who died at the scene. The Yakima Valley Special Investigations Unit is now in charge of that case.
Deputies arrested a rape suspect Saturday evening in Spokane's East Central neighborhood. Officials from the U.S. Marshals Violent Offender Task Force, along with law enforcement from Idaho and Spokane, arrested Frank Cunningham near South Thor Street and East 3rd Avenue around 6 o'clock on Saturday evening. An arrest warrant for Cunningham was issued in Idaho on February 7th. He was wanted for rape and video voyeurism. He's now been booked into the Spokane County Jail, but will go back to Idaho to face charges. A Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:37.
All right, Mark is back with a weather alert day for us. Brutal cold.
Frigid cold temperatures not only this morning, but we're going to see them tomorrow and Wednesday morning as well. And this is pipes freezing. This is animals not wanting to go outside.
Yeah.
Bring them in as soon as they do their business, all right? Don't let them linger out there. We're going to talk more about the cold and when we're going to see it warm up.
And still to come here, 2 teenage hockey refs assaulted by a parent in Western Washington. And it's all caught on video. How the organization is responding when we come back.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. We seek to refine it, to wield its power, to redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra. Get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,200 in average finance savings.
ShopDaveSmith.com.
I'm really grateful to be a first-generation student from my family. The ES scholarship was definitely a game changer.
I never knew how easy it was to start a scholarship. Whatever you can give every year. That's how I sold it to my family. We talked a lot, waiting for somebody else to do it. And so we finally decided, no, we're not going to wait. We're going to do it. Graduating from college, it was not even a dream. That's what Eastern has done. We have to continue that. We have to help this precious institution that changed so many lives.
4 News Now and STCU are proud to continue highlighting volunteers who go above and beyond with their efforts. STCU Volunteers Count is a project that awards groups and individuals who take volunteering to the next level, donating personal time and financial support to local nonprofits. The winning volunteers will be awarded a grant courtesy of STCU to help further their efforts, and then we'll tell their story. If you know of a local volunteer who deserves recognition, nominate them at KXLY.com.
Turned over by McIsaac. Weisblatt back over and a save by Cowan on a shot from the right circle.
Saturday, February 15th in the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. It's the Chiefs Fight Cancer Night presented by Inland Imaging. Your Chiefs take on the Tri-City Americans. We'll auction off special jerseys to benefit Every Woman Can PNW. In the first 5,000 fans receive a jersey rally towel courtesy of Inland Imaging. And it's a family feast. Puck drops at 6:05. Get your tickets now at SpokaneChiefs.com.
Welcome back. Time right now is 6:41. A man assaulted 2 referees at an amateur hockey game in Western Washington.
Yeah, and those refs, just 14 and 13 years old. And the incident was caught on video. Here it is. You can see it. You can see the man on the ice walk up to the referees and shove each of them violently to the ground right there. The video shared by the Pacific Northwest Amateur Hockey Association on Instagram has thousands of views. The association's president, Jody Carpenter, says the video is difficult to watch. And she goes on to say, in my over 40 years in hockey, I have never witnessed anything so completely unacceptable. She says the association's leadership is investigating the incident and working with authorities to ensure the attacker is held accountable.
All right, 6:42 on a Monday morning. It's a cold Monday morning. Sunny and cold today. Warm winter layers as you head out. Grab the shades. The sun's going to be out all day, but it's not going to warm things up. 24-hour high today.
Well, Valentine's Day is just right around the corner, coming up on Friday, and we are offering you a chance to win a treat, to share with your love.
All you have to do is submit a photo of you and your Valentine, and you could win a $100 gift card courtesy of BECU. We have received lots of great photos already. Here are just a few of them. If you want to enter to win, just go to KXLY.com to submit your picture there. The contest is pinned to the top of our page.
You can just go to KXLY.com/Valentine to go right there. The contest runs through Thursday, which is the day before Valentine's Day. Yeah, if you get a chance to, lots of love on that page.
Yeah.
So many sweet entries already.
Nice to see. It's now 6:42.
We're all feeling the pinch of some higher egg prices, and the same goes for some of our favorite breakfast spots. We're showing the impact that these prices are now having coming up after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's the Hard Knocks Life. Broadway's favorite orphan is back to spread hope for all the hard knocks life throws your way. Don't miss Annie in an all-new production for the whole family, and just when we need it the most.
Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters and every path leads to new possibilities. Get $3,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
It's time to keep those New Year's resolutions going at Move Fitness.
Are you ready for this? Ready to take chances? Will you push and break your limits? Are you ready to be a legend? This is your moment. Are you ready for this?
This year, join the gym that can help you reach your goals at Move Fitness.
Are you ready for this?
Winter can take a toll on your heating system, but regular maintenance keeps it running smoothly and saves you money on utilities. At Bill's Heating and AC, we're proud to offer comprehensive maintenance for just $59. And with 24/7 service, you can rest easy knowing we're always here when you need us without breaking the bank. So don't wait for a costly breakdown. Protect your home this season by calling Bill's Heating and AC and schedule your $59 maintenance today.
Your home is more than a place, it's a feeling, a reflection of who you are. And at the Tin Roof, we believe furniture should do more than fill a room. It should inspire it. From timeless dining tables to sofas you can sink into and decor that tells your story, every piece is thoughtfully curated to make your space feel effortlessly you. Because it's not just furniture, it's where memories are made, where comfort lives, and where life happens. It's more than furniture, it's a feeling.
The future's uncertain, but you're more likely to get a high-paying gig if you're armed with college or career training after high school. WA Grant makes that education affordable or even free. See if you qualify at wogrant.org.
4 News Now is brought to you by Summit Cancer Centers.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:45. New concerns about the bird flu. The new images coming in with egg prices soaring to record highs and shortages nationwide.
A new heist in Seattle just days after 100,000 eggs were stolen in Pennsylvania. Here's ABC's Ika Jachi.
Tonight, as the bird flu outbreak sends the price of eggs to record highs, more evidence that the grocery staple is becoming an attractive target for thieves. New surveillance video showing 2 suspects entering a refrigerated shed behind a Seattle cafe in the middle of the night, loading hundreds of dollars worth of eggs and other breakfast foods into a white van before fleeing the scene. This comes as police are investigating another theft in Pennsylvania earlier this month, this one targeting a distribution facility for Pete and Jerry's eggs, where thieves were able to get away with 100,000 eggs worth approximately $40,000, leading the company to beef up security.
If it happened once, it could happen again, so we are putting additional measures in place.
In just the last month, more than 20 million birds have been impacted by bird flu across the country, creating a nationwide egg shortage as infected flocks are culled and their eggs destroyed to control the spread of the virus. The bird flu also infecting animals inside 2 iconic New York City zoos. 3 ducks at the Queens Zoo and as many as 12 birds at the Bronx Zoo are believed to have died from the virus, according to the Wildlife Conservation Society, which operates the parks. The organization releasing a statement. As a precaution over the last 2 weeks, we moved vulnerable bird species to protected areas in our parks. Our veterinarians and curators continue to closely monitor the situation in the region and are collaborating with city, state, and federal agencies. The news following Governor Kathy Hochul's order temporarily shuttering all live bird markets in the city and surrounding suburban communities.
There is no immediate public health threat. We have been vigilant and will remain vigilant so New Yorkers can go about their lives with peace of mind.
According to the CDC, 67 people have been infected in the U.S. Most came in contact with sick or dead animals, and officials are saying there still have been no human-to-human spread of the virus. Ika Jachi, ABC News, New York.
All right, it is now almost 6:48, and the sun is close to appearing, and it's not going to warm us up much, though.
It looks really pretty, but it's definitely cold as you're stepping outside.
Yeah, brutal.
Yeah, just after 7 o'clock, we're going to see the sunrise, about 7:03, I think. Frigid, cold,
dangerous.
The deep cold, whatever you want to call it. Here we go. We do have a weather alert day because of the bitter cold mornings that we're going to be seeing not only today, but all the way through Wednesday morning, even into pushing into Thursday morning. That's all of eastern Washington, North Idaho. We want you to be prepared for this each and every morning. Right now, temperatures in the single digits all over the place. 1 below 0 into Spangle. It's 4 in Deer Park, 6 below into Hayden, and downtown Coeur d'Alene. On that edge, we do have it at 11 degrees by the water. Now, sunshine. Temperatures into the teens finally by about 9, 10 o'clock. We're going to warm up to 24 degrees. That is still colder than a normal overnight low. So there's better cold temperatures throughout today. And then, like I said, into really Thursday morning. 24 will be our high today. Temperatures dropping off into the teens as soon as the sun sets. There will be a full moon tomorrow night, and we'll be able to see it because it is Again, clear, dry. This is really showing where our moisture is. All of this is dry to the north, but it's this off of the coast. That's going to start coming our way with that low. That will then present itself with our snow and our west coast rain that's going to be coming in as that high moves down, allowing the low to come in as it does. Warmer air coming in Thursday and Friday, but also moisture to come right along with it. That will create the potential for snow for Valentine's Day. It's going to be a clear condition all the way through Tuesday, Wednesday, into Thursday with just some high, thin, variable clouds. It's Thursday again that we see that potential snow. For today, temperatures into the mid-20s all over the place. That extends all the way down into Palma, which does have some freezing fog being noted right now. It'll be 20 on Tuesday, 20 on Wednesday with overnight lows around 0. And then we'll be warming up into the upper 20s for Valentine's Day with a pretty good chance of light snow. Your morning sprint is coming up. We thank you for watching. Good morning, Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Bigfoot Mechanical.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. I want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Where winning is just the beginning.
This year, if you'd like to trade in your old vehicle and get $2,025 over Kelley Blue Book towards something new,
then you need to visit Findlay Downtown Toyota.
Right now, save up to $5,000 off all closeout 2024 Tacomas, or get up to $6,000 off a 2025 Tundra truck. Plus, check out the new 2025 RAV4s.
This February, fall in love with a new vehicle from Findlay.
Findlay Toyota's downtown.
If your bath has seen a lot of life, nobody gives it new life like Bath Fitter. Whatever shape your bath is in, Bath Fitter will transform it with an amazing number of styles and watertight walls that are grout-free and easy to clean. With 40 years of experience, Bath Fitter knows what people want. An affordable remodel that isn't just beautiful, it's guaranteed for life. When it's time to give your bath new life, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic is locally owned and operated and has been providing personalized, comfortable, and satisfying care to our clients for over 30 years. Our licensed denturists are trained in the latest techniques in the construction, development, and preparatory work of a denture. Full dentures, implant attachments, repairs, fittings, adjustments, we do it all. Every denture is made to look as close as possible to your natural teeth. With our knowledge and friendly staff, competitive costs, and quality of service, you'll leave Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic smiling.
Don Felder, formerly of the Eagles, one of the most innovative riff-generating songwriters of the modern rock era, will be live Thursday, March 6th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Welcome back. Time right now is 6:53, and it's time to get you ready to take on your Monday in the morning sprint.
It is a weather alert day. Mark Peterson tracking dangerous cold temperatures.
Hannah Joy is in studio with details on President Donald Trump saying he'll announce some new tariffs today.
But first, tracking breaking news this morning. 2 teenagers from East Wenatchee and a bus driver died in a head-on crash yesterday afternoon near Wenatchee. Another passenger on the bus died. Several others were hurt. This happened on State Route 28. And this morning, we are learning more details about what led up to that crash. The picture of the scene comes from Washington State Patrol, who tells us the 2 teenagers were the driver and passenger of a car driving west on State Route 28. They tried to pass another car and hit a charter bus head-on. The names of all 4 people killed are being withheld until their families notified.
We got an update to some breaking news we told you about earlier this morning. The Amber Alert in Kitsap County is now over.
Yeah, the toddler who had been forcibly taken from his mother was found safe. The man who abducted him has been arrested.
All right, we do have a weather alert day because of the bitter cold temperatures, and that with a wind chill that's sub-zero. We're going to see that throughout eastern Washington, North Idaho. That's today all the way through Wednesday. We do have cold weather advisories for the Winthrop-Omak area. We're going to continue to have cold weather in our entire region, though. At Liberty Lake right now at 4, as is Deer Park. 3 below 0 in Spangle, and still Hayden, Post Falls at 0 or sub-zero temperatures. Our day today is going to slowly warm up. We'll have sunshine, but a high of just 24 degrees.
Spokane police shot a man during an arrest in an apartment complex parking lot yesterday afternoon. Police say the man had several felony warrants for his arrest and was armed with a gun. This happened about 12:15 at the Hart Terrace Apartments on the corner of South Thor and East 11th in Spokane's East Central neighborhood. Police were trying to arrest that man linked with a suspicious car in the parking lot. SPD says things escalated to the point of an officer firing their weapon. Spokane police say the man they shot was rushed to the hospital and underwent surgery. An independent police agency will now investigate the shooting.
Yakima police shot and killed a man armed with a rifle outside a hotel Saturday afternoon. Police say they received calls of a man armed with a rifle in a hotel lobby. When officers arrived, they found that man outside on a greenway path. During the confrontation, a Yakima police officer fired a rifle, hitting the man, who then died at the scene. The Yakima Valley Special Investigation Unit is now in charge of this case.
Deputies arrested a rape suspect Saturday evening in Spokane's East Central neighborhood. Officials from the U.S. Marshals Violent Offender Task Force, along with law enforcement from Idaho and Spokane, arrested Frank Cunningham near South Thor and East 3rd around 6 o'clock Saturday evening. He's been booked into the Spokane County Jail, but will go back to Idaho to face charges.
A man assaulted 2 referees at an amateur hockey game in Western Washington. Those refs just 13 and 14 years old, and the incident was all caught on video. As you can see here, the man walks up to the referees on the ice and shoves them each violently onto the ice. The association president, Jody Carpenter, says the association's leadership is investigating the incident and working with the authorities to ensure the attacker is held responsible.
Around the Northwest, someone stole more than 500 eggs from a Seattle restaurant last week. Take a look at this surveillance video. It shows thieves entering a refrigerated shed and loading up their van. The restaurant's general manager says this has put a strain on his business. He believes they were targeted because of egg prices, since he says the thieves didn't bother to take any other expensive items.
This morning, President Trump will announce new tariffs. In particular, he is planning to target steel and aluminum imports coming into the U.S.
Any steel coming into the United States is going to have a 25% tariff.
Starting today, there will also be new Chinese tariffs on U.S. goods. This includes certain types of coal, natural gas, oil, vehicles, and farm equipment. Then, while on his way to New Orleans for the Super Bowl, Trump told reporters he wants the Treasury Department to stop making pennies. For updates on Trump's plan for government spending and tariffs, tune in to Good Morning America.
The Trump administration has vowed to deport millions of undocumented immigrants, and educators in the U.S. are grappling with fear among students and parents that immigrations and customs enforcement will show up at schools or even their homes. There have been no confirmed reports of ICE agents at U.S. schools, but educators said widespread alarm over deportations appears to have contributed to a drop in classroom attendance in some communities.
And here's another look at your cold, dangerously cold morning. We'll be back with the final check of weather with Mark coming up for you right after this quick commercial break. A disturbing trend in Washington.
Child fatalities and the near fatalities have skyrocketed.
Is a state law meant to protect children actually putting them in grave danger? Watch my investigation Wednesday only on 4 News Now.
It's the Hard Knocks Life for us. One of the most popular musicals of all time is back. See Annie, Broadway's favorite orphan, live on stage in an all-new production, hailed by the Chicago Tribune as one of the best family musicals ever written. Annie is back to spread hope for all the hard knocks life throws your way. So clear away those sorrows and get your tickets to Annie today.
February 28th through March 2nd at First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets on sale now at BroadwaySpokane.com.
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. We seek to refine it, to wield its power, to redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra.
Get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,200 in average finance savings.
See your local GMC dealer.
All over the region, temperatures are in the single digits, some sub-zero, say areas in Spangle at 2, 3 below zero, and we see that up into Idaho as well. We're only going to warm up into the mid-20s today, plenty of sunshine, but the winds and the breezy conditions will have those temperatures feeling like they're 10 or 15 degrees colder than what they really are. So we want you to be careful as you head out. Make sure you're wearing proper clothing. We'll have weather alert days all the way through Wednesday because of the cold early morning temperatures into the single digits, the breezy conditions, sunshine with highs of 20 Tuesday and Wednesday.
Thanks so much for starting your Monday morning with us right here on Good Morning Northwest.
We'll see you throughout the morning on Good Morning America. It starts right now.